All right, whether it be June or not, there will always be a good time to read. And as any reader will have, they will probably have a TBR pile or a to be read pile. And mine is ever growing and ever leaning towards the one side of the wall, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Pero hindi pa naman gigiba. So good thing. But but because it's June, it really is best to be supporting authors, LGBTQ authors, or if not, content creators. And so let me share my own TBR pile. But before I share mine, I'm curious what would be Richard's uh, TBR pile for June?
Um, for June. So this isn't super. No, I guess the author, some of these authors are, but so one of for if you wanna like recommend a graphic novel for
Hmm.
children or like for younger kids, this is my recommendation. It's called Freestyle by Gail Gallagher.
Okay.
So it's just a really fun story. So it's sort of like about a kid who does freestyling, but then he uh suddenly learns how to do yo-yo and then
Okay.
and goes to a yo-yo competition but so they're sort of like struggling between doing freestyle dancing or yo-yo and the pages are like super gorgeous and such a perfect book for kids.
The kids. All right. All
So
right.
that's sort of my first title that I would recommend. And then second one, I guess for LGBT themed, this is called for young adults. This is what I recommend. It's called Thieves by Lucy Bryan. Lucy Bryan is like a French graphic novelist, I guess.
Okay.
This is published by No Brow. So this one is about not I guess the title is Thieves. It's about two girls who are sort of like um I don't they sort of like fall in love, but they realize they're both thieves or like they have a little kleptomania. So
Aha. That's it. Okay.
very interesting, right?
All right.
Uh, and then the third book I have, and then the third book that I have that I really love that I like to recommend to people is this one. It's a manga. It's called Insomniacs After School.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about a guy and a girl, but then both of them have trouble sleeping, so it
Mm-hmm.
resonates with me. So they go to like the astronomy club of like the school, and that's where and they like, sort of like when they're sleeping beside each other or together, they're able to sleep. So
Aha. Okay.
it's a very interesting premise and very romantic also. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for those recommendations. I've got some of mine, but let me pull one from my shelf. Since you shared something manga-ish, so I have to add one to the pile. Yeah, I will not show that. I will show that later when when I hold it up. Para may konting suspense. But yeah, sa akin, gaano karami ba ang TBR pile for the month of June? It'll be this.
Woo!
Well, let's start off with this one. I've started this already, even if it's way earlier on. It's Red, White, and Royal Blue. So it's going to be adapted into a movie on Prime this August. So I have to read it before the the adaptation
Yeah.
comes out. So it's a romance between the U.S. president's son and the prince in the UK.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes on, and
Mm.
with the political undertones and stuff like that. If you love fantasy, there's also Immortal Crowns by J.D. Neto. This is book one. Book two is coming out soon, and the tagline for this is Lucifer was not cast out because of rebellion. It was his love for the creator that doomed him. So it's I know it sounds a little subversive, but that's how great books are made by subversive
Very
topics.
interesting.
Yeah, this one is already a movie in itself with Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland. It's called The Knife of Never Letting Go. Patrick Ness. He's also a member of the community, and it's young adult, and this is um, this is about a town called Prentice Town, wherein everybody can hear everyone's thoughts in a never-ending stream of noise. So, but in a town where privacy is impossible, there is a secret that is so awful that Todd must run for his life. So, whatever that is, we have to, find out more in order
Whoa.
to share it. So here's the manga that you might be familiar with this particular artist. His name is he's Japanese, Gengoro Tagame.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, yes, this one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
of course,
My brother's husband.
my brother's husband. So if
Masterpiece.
exactly, if you like one, then you have to have the
Yes,
second one
yes.
as well. All right. It's not what you think it is, but it's basically a good story for, let's say, for parents to talk about individuality with their kids. And I love the moral lesson of the story, and it's very educational because the questions raised by the book are similar questions to what every kid would probably ask their parent, if in case, and more especially if your parent is gay, right, or a member of the community for that matter. So yeah, those are great reads for June, and these are the ones that Richard and I would recommend. And once again, happy Pride and happy reading.
Woo. Happy Pride.
Yeah.